Well, the Everest is really hotting up now because the Hong Kong superstar Ka Ying Rising has arrived on our shores safely on Monday morning after a flight from Hong Kong. He left Kingsford Smith Airport and arrived at the Canterbury Racecourse Quarantine Centre. Thankfully, Ray Thomas and Chantelle Buckley, safe and sound.
He's here, and isn't that great news for the Everest, because he's the highest rated sprinter in the world. I think the highest rated sprinter ever to come internationally to Australia to take on. We think we've got the best sprinters in the world. We're about to find out, Chantelle.
We're about to find out how good our sprinters are. From all reports, he's arrived safe and sound. He's travelled well. He's settled in well. Great condition, great facilities over at Canterbury for him. He's got the run of the mill over there at the moment. So they can't ask for much more with him.
He stays at Canterbury for 2 weeks, and the day he comes out of quarantine, he can go to Randwick for that all-important trial on October 7. Yep. We're not only going to see Ka Ying Rising, but a number of Everest and King Charles Stakes runners in that same trial.
It certainly will be. It'll be a huge event. They're going to open the gates because Ka Ying Rising is a draw card in himself, and David Hayes is treating this like a dress rehearsal, Greg. He'll use the race day stalls, walk out into the theatre of the horse, through the tunnel onto the track. So everything he has to do on Everest Day, Chantelle, he'll get an opportunity to do so at that trial on October 7 against the likes of Van Girl and Mr Brightside, etc. That's going to be a hot barrier trial.
It's going to be exciting, isn't it? And I think, too, the reason for it is just to give David's staff an indication of what is going to happen on Everest Day for them to have. They would never have been to Randwick before, so it gives them a look at Randwick and where the tie-ups are, and then you walk through the tunnel and out into the yard and then through another tunnel. So he's got a few tunnels to walk under and whatnot, so it's great that they're able to do that.
And as great as he is, and with the greatest of respect, the Australian trainers are not conceding. Chris Waller is not conceding this Everest. He's at the moment got 2 horses into the field, Joliestar and Lady Shenandoah. Lady Shenandoah competes in the Manikato. Joliestar won the shorts, an important lead-up on Saturday, beating Briasa, another Everest contender. But she made a statement to say that she is on track, and now we wonder, is she good enough to beat him?
Well, she's going to be right there. She ran brilliant time first up in the shorts. She'll compete in that barrier trial on October 7, Shani, and the plan for her is now keep her fresh, go straight into the Everest without another run. That barrier trial, just be a little blow up the cobweb, so to speak, but she showed she's right on track for the Everest. Briasa was good as well.
We didn't expect her to come out and do, maybe the stable and connections thought she'd come out and do what she did first up, but we certainly didn't think that she'd be that electric over 1100. She sat wide, she's still let down. The fact that she'll have that month between, she'll be peaking on Everest Day. We know she can get out over further, so she'll run a tough 1200 out easily.
Chris Waller wants to get another horse into the race, Angel Capital. Unlucky in the Rupert Clarke in Melbourne last Saturday. Chris Waller has come out this week and said, I want to get this horse into the Everest, and there are slots available. And
he's good enough, isn't he? He's lightly raced. He hasn't won a Group 1 yet, but this is a Group 1 horse in every way, shape or form, Chantelle. That run in the Sir Rupert Clarke Stakes to run 4th, it was just outstanding, and he was the buzz after the race at Randwick, wasn't he? What will Chris Waller do with Angel Capital? Now we know they are looking for an Everest slot.
He definitely put his name up in lights and just showed how good he potentially is, so hopefully he finds himself in the race in a month's time. I think we need him in there just to add that little bit more spice to it.
The global powerhouses will wait until Saturday to pick their horses. Now, Godolphin have 2 3-year-olds in the Golden Rose, Bayvakt, the colt, and Tempted, the filly. Coolmore will be looking to Woden to perhaps fill their slot in the Everest. It's an important Golden Rose. We've seen a winner of the Everest come through a Golden Rose, not winning it, but yes, came via the Golden Rose to win the Everest.
Yeah, he did. He ran second in 2019, won the Everest. Tempter's trying to become the first filly to win an Everest in spring. On the Run to the Rose performance, when she beat the boys comprehensively, she deserves to be favoured on Saturday. If she wins, she'll be in the Everest.
The funny thing is, I'm hearing so much talk about how, obviously, Ka Ying Rising is the standout. But if he's going to be beaten, a lot of people are saying it could be by her. So a 3-year-old filly.
Yeah,
they're saying that she's better than the 4-year-old mares that are going into the race.
Yep, well, she only carries 51.
I think it is, yeah.
51 kilos she gets into the Weight for Age Everest. There's a lot more to come. There's slots to be filled this week, but an important week of racing to come up here in Australia. And the important thing is Ka Ying Rising has arrived safely on our shores.